Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of Infinite Lock. It's your boy Eric, and today we have another IVE reaction, their newest MV in real time. We have the Love Dive MV. Go check my IVE playlist. I have, their debut song. I reacted to. Again, I knew. I think I reacted to them before I reacted to. Before I reacted to Eyes One, so I hadn't really known Wan Young and Yujin yet. But again, their whole group is super adorable. It amazes me how young I think it's Lizzo, how young she is, and how much of stage presence and charisma she has. I'm always kind of nervous when I see some of these really young members, because there are a lot of people that just take things over the top. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't keep in their head and their conscience that this is a child. You know what I mean? Yeah, she's a professional, but she's still a child. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that that's something that everybody needs to keep in their head. Like, she's a child, she's a minor. I mean, all of them are young, but like Lizzo especially, she's a child, she's a minor. There's certain protections that she needs. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like, you know what I mean? Obviously that's the company's job and everything, but I just feel like as fans and as just supporters of the music and everything, we'd have to do our part to like be respectful of the fact that she is a minor, and just be respectful. No crazy comments, no outlandish stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, that I don't know. But I saw her and who is it? Damn, her and Ray. They were at like some fashion thing. I think Lizzo had red hair. Absolutely love the red hair on her. And Ray they just looked very adorable. And I love the power shoulders on the blazer that they gave Lizzo. It just made her look real dignified, and it just, the looks that they had, the stylist really snapped. I mean, I know I saw comments about again, that's kind of why I brought the Lizzo thing up. She had like a skirt on or something in that, and I think that I obviously know what look they were going for, and I don't blame them for putting her in that. But I just, again, like, as fans, as people on the outside looking in, you just have to have a level of respect. Okay, she has the skirt on, don't make inappropriate comments. You know what I'm saying? Like, just, I mean, no matter how old she is, like, just be respectful. But I just feel like, again, I'm not trying to be the police or anything, but I just feel like that's just something I want to say. Like, you just shouldn't even cross your mind to make any types of weird comments, especially when she is 14, 15. Like, come on, people. You know what I mean? I thought that they looked amazing. They kept the dignified schoolgirl vibes really well. Again, love the red hair, love both of their looks. And yeah, I think IVE could be something special in the industry. I had to get my little rant out. But yeah, I'm excited to see what this is gonna sound like. It's trending 15 mil in like 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure that it's doing its thing right now. So let's jump right into it. And then I'm gonna try to watch the performance of this. If you don't see it at the end of this, just to let you know, then it got blocked. You know what I'm saying? So just to let you know, if you don't see it, then I had to cut it out because of YouTube. So let's jump into it. Before we get into the video, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. Got a lot of stuff coming your way. And yeah, I would love dive. Come on, bias. For those that don't know, Yujin is my Eyes One and IVE bias. She's powerful. Ooh, I like that. See you, Wan Young. Oh, gal with the short hair. Hey. Okay, ladies. I love Liz as a blonde. Eugene. Okay. There the Maknae goes. Okay, Maknae. This beat is crazy. Real quick too, while I'm looking at her, I've been seeing like Wan Young has been getting like a lot of like, I don't know, just a lot of unwarranted hate. You know, again, these are children, people. Like, they're children. Like, you know, I could understand, like, you know, they were adults, you know, 26, 27, 28. Like, these are children. Like, you know what I'm saying? Children trying to live out their dreams. They don't need to be seeing all that negativity about, you know, I mean, obviously they're professionals, so I think that, you know, they do have to develop a thick skin at some point, because at the end of the day, you know, you can't control what gets on the internet and what doesn't. But I just feel like they shouldn't be put in this position, at least this early in their careers and this early in their lives. Like, I would just be seeing her getting a lot of unjust hate, and I just feel like she hasn't done anything to deserve it, you know, unless I missed something. She hasn't done anything to deserve that. And it's like, at the same time, like, if you're that, I never understood people, like, if you're that pressed about her, like, why would you even keep up with something that you're that pressed about? Like, just ignore her and ignore IVE. You know what I mean? If it bothers you that much, you know, if she bothers you that much, just don't, you know, listen to their music, don't follow them. But like, the fact that people like are consistently like following their every move just to say negative and hurtful things is just mind blowing to me. I think that it's gonna make her a hell of an artist in the future, having, you know, having to deal with and make it through this tough early in her career. She's not going to be fazed by anything as she gets older. But I just feel like she shouldn't have to go through that, you know, this early in her career. This short hair is doing it for me, Garo. Come on, Ray. Bro, that transition was crazy. Her stage presence is so good to be so young. Ooh, that was... Okay now, Eugene. Okay now, Eugene. Hey. Hey. The dunks, the cargo pants, the crop top. Come, man, look. This Aaliyah early 90s vibe is everything right here. I'm happy for them. I think that they did their thing with this. So that was IVE with Love Dive MV. I'm happy for them. I think that they did their thing. I think that you know, they executed all of them had their moment in the song, at least to me. Again, they're still fairly new, so I feel like you don't really, line distribution doesn't really play a factor to me personally until I see like 3 or 4 MVs. But I feel like I saw each member have their moment. The short hair on Garu is absolutely, let me know if I'm pronouncing her name correctly. But the short hair on her is the bob that was on point. And I just think that they all ate. They all had their moments. So yeah, let's get into this performance video. I think it is. Yeah, let's get into this. See what this look like. She's powerful. Forehead out, Ray looks like a whole different person. I didn't even recognize her at first. Come on, Wang Young. Hey. It's giving me voguing vibes. Vocal. Yeah, this short hair is doing it for me. That's a good look for her. She is so good with the camera at such a young age. She is gonna be a star. Come on, body rolls. Hey, that pause is, I love that pause. Come on, y'all. I do think there are some parts of this where some of the younger members is a little mature for them. Some of this, but I mean, you could say that about a lot of the groups when they debut younger members. Like, it pretty much happens a lot. Like I said, I just think it's on the viewers and fans and stuff like that, just to be respectful of comments and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because they're all killing the performance. I do think, like I said, it's just some instances where I feel like at least they have them. They have them dressed. They don't have them in like short skirts or like short shorts or anything like that. So that's a win for me. But I do think like some of the choreography is a little bit more mature, but it's not like it's not like over the top or anything. You know what I mean? So I think that's probably just me being picky. Wow, visuals. So that was IVE with the Love Dive performance. Again, they just visually, I really like them as a collective unit visually. Like it's weird to say, but I just feel like all of their visuals go hand in hand together. They they all look distinctly different from one another. Well, I will say Garo and Liso sometimes look like siblings. I will say that. But for the most part, all of them look distinctly different from each other. And even, Liso and Gao look distinctly different from each other, but just they have moments where, hairstyles and makeup or whatever, they can look like siblings. But again, they have a lot of firepower in terms of performance and charisma. And I think a lot of that stems from Wonyoung and Yujin being a part of, one of the best collections of talent in IZ*ONE as a girl group. I think that they just came in to this group and instilled a lot of confidence in the rest of the members. Again, I just think Liso is such a unicorn for her to be so young. And at the end of the day, I can understand why they debuted her so young, because she really looks ready as a performer. She has a ton of talent. They probably just felt like, they wouldn't want to just sleep on that talent, and have that just sitting around the agency, for years. But I do think, again, when these idols debut this young and all that stuff, I just think that, there's a certain level of respect. And all these idols deserve respect, but I'm just saying, like, there's a certain level of extra respect and care that needs to be given to these younger idols. You know what I mean? Again, that's just my 2 cents on it. Everybody's different. That's just how I feel personally. I don't think I think, like I said, I was happy that, they didn't really have to, they styled them, somewhat, the pants, the dunks, okay, you could have your, gripe about, the stomach out with the crop top, you know what I mean, and the chain, the waist chain. But I feel like it definitely could have been much worse. So I didn't personally have any problems with that styling. I think that they all handled it well, and they all performed to a top tier level. Super impressed with that. I think that they have the potential to have a unique discography amongst the newer gen girl groups, because I feel like they have a balance of girl crush and a balance of cutesy vibes, and I feel like they don't have to go all the way cutesy, but they can kind of play in that, gray area, which is kind of like what this is. You got a lot of like the girl crush like personality in here, but it's also not all the way that, you know what I'm saying? It's not super hard hitting. It's very smooth, very vibe-ish, and I think that they could really thrive in that combination of sounds, and it'll help them be a lot more unique as a group, because we are getting bombarded with a lot of girl crush these days, and it can get old, especially if your producers don't really know how to tailor it to your specific group, and it just sounds like a generic girl crush song. All of them had their moments I really liked. I think that Wonyoung, it's a reason why she was the center of IVE, and why she was the center of IZ*ONE, and why she's the center of IVE, or is Yujin the center? I would assume she's the center of IVE as well. It's a reason, you know what I mean? I've seen her even perform on stage, like she's got, cut on her knees, bleeding, whatever. I've seen her perform through it, professional, as if nothing happened, not even making a face. I just think that, again, like I touched on before, I feel like, I hope that the company is doing a good job of, I know she was in IZ*ONE before, and she already has that experience with being an idol and all that, but I just feel like I hope that she knows, I hope that she's looking past the hate that she's getting now, which I know is so hard to do, but I hope that she's able to look past that and, see the bigger picture, and see that there's a lot of, for every hater that she has, 4 or 5 fans. You know what I mean? And yeah, I just, again, Eugen's my bias. I think she could be a star. I think that she could be an absolute star. She has vocal, she has dance, she has performance, she has the girl crush vibe, but she just has it all. So I think that she could be a star later on. I think Lizzo at such a young age has a lot of the tools to be a star, 6, 7, 8 years from now, when she, 21, 22, 23, when she hits that mark, she could really be a superstar as well. Again, they all looked amazing. They all sounded amazing. I really appreciated that. I was wondering what they were going to give us for their second release. I think this is their second release. At least this is my second reaction to them. And they delivered. They delivered something that's going to be it's letting you know like what their discography is going to somewhat look like. So yeah, I appreciate that. So before you guys go, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. Got a lot of stuff coming your way. And yeah, till next time.